Hello, Dr. Atif and Dr. Amir and everybody in the group. Okay, I'm going to update you. I'm going to update my project in this video. Hope you guys excuse me for my simple English and for the maybe neat word. So I'm going to present it for the first time for you guys without any preparation. Well, this is actually the hardware for the project. So this is the hardware for the project. Well, there will be one motor here to control the Y movement, and another motor here to control the X movement, and another motor here to control the gripper itself. Well, so since we need the 3 motors, so this is motor number 1. Okay, let's say this is motor number 1, and this is motor number 2, and this is motor number 3. And for each motor we have one stepper. For each stepper motor there's one motor drive, and this is the main circuit, and this is the Arduino as well. So after I did the coding, so now I'm going to do the testing, to run the coding here through the GUI MATLAB. Well, so as you see guys, this is the main window that will come to you. So here we'll be controlling the X, you guys see X axis, Y axis, and the gripper and the sensor as well, and here to give the pulse to the motor to move anti-clockwise and clockwise, and here for the X axis, and here for the Y axis, and here is for the gripper open and close, and here is the ADC value for the sensor, and there is the voltage, and here is the setting that will be made. Well, I am not going to go through this in detail by now. I'm just going to make it simple and try just to find the motors working through the code, through the GUI code and all that. So well, first, as you guys see, so now I actually on the power from here through the power supply for 20 ampere. So I'm going to give the pulses through the GUI and see the movement of each motor. Okay, for let's see, and there is the voltage graph, and here is the other graph. So let's see now. I give the anti-clockwise to the motor number 1. One pulse, okay. And let's say I give it like clockwise now, so it will be changing to the other direction. So from this we can just say that this motor is well functioned, and here's the graph for that. See, once I give for motor X 1 anti-clockwise, it will go down one step, another step, will go down, okay, and here is the clockwise, one step. And also we can even give, I will explain for one which will be implemented for the Y-axis and the gripper. Okay, so the anti-clockwise here, if let's say like I make it continuously working, so you can see here in the graph it's going down, and here it is moving until we stop it. Okay, once we stop it, yeah, the graph will be this is the graph for the X-axis. Now I'm going to move for the Y-axis. Once I give the one anti-clock, one pulse, you can see here it's in green, supposedly. I think I have to change the color, it's not so clear here. Well, but we can see here from the motor, once I give it anti-clockwise, it's moving, oh sorry, clockwise, moving this side, and the other side moving for each pulse. And as well, if I do that counterclockwise start, it will keep moving until I click and stop, so it will stop. As well for the other direction. Here is the main thing for open and close the gripper. Okay, so once I do the open gripping, so you can see the gripper here is already in the maximum, yeah. So now let's say just give it one pulse. I'm not sure if you guys can see the green thingy already there for the Y-axis. So the graph will be like this when we try the red color, which is the X-axis, and the green color, which is the Y-axis. So now, as I said, that we will go for the gripper, open and close. Okay, for instance now, since it's open now, I'm going to give it one pulse to close, and you see the movement here. You can feel that. I'm not sure if you guys can feel. it's closing little bit. It's just step by step, okay? And here you can see that the blue graph here shows it moves from this second. Give it one pause and one pause, okay? So now I'm going to fully close it through the close start. You can see it's closing. So now I will be stopping it. Make it open again through the oven start. So both pipe bolts it's opening through the step on one. So I'm going to close it now. Well, so this is the final graph here, okay, for trying the 3 motor X, Y, and the gripper. Well, and now it's one of the main things in this project, which is the or the pressure sensor, we call it, okay? The pressure sensor is very simple. So now I'm going to brace here to the pressure sensor here, okay? And here you can see the values, the value of the pressure sensor. Okay, I'm going to give it more power, so it's about to reach to 600, 700. So now I'm going to reduce a little bit. It's reducing to 400. Yeah, because my hands is not stable. And here you can read the voltage as well. Okay, the maximum ADC value this sensor can give is 1023, which is 5 volt. See, it's moving. Okay. You may ask me, what about the Dr. Amir suggested one idea, which was very good idea, to control the force here. Okay. Well, let's say now I actually simply just I'm trying now. I bought like the required force that you can be even changed later on. It's the 1 Newton, 2 Newton, 3 Newton until 10 Newton. Okay. The 1 Newton I set it as 250 or 150 ADC. So now I'm going to set 2 Newton, which is maybe I think 200 if I'm not mistaken, 250 or 200. So now I put the 2 Newton. So okay, now I will put the open, because the Newton actually is for the gripper. I'm going to insert it in somewhere around here, then take the sensor from here and to the board again. Well, so now I'm going, because yeah, when we give the force to Newton, until we reach to the force, I mean, if the user itself, sorry for confusing you, if the user himself actually require for 2 force to give to the gripper, so supposedly like the gripper, when it reaches to 2 Newton, it will be stopped. Okay, since now the pressure sensor is actually working with the gripper. Well, so now I'm going to do the close start. Okay, so the sensor will be the gripper will be closing. It will be closing, and then I'm at the same time going to press this one until it reaches to the required 2 Newton, which I think I said it 200 Newton. So once it reaches to 200 Newton, it automatically will be stopped. Okay, so let's try this one again. Okay, I set it 2 Newton now. Let's say user 2 Newton. So now I'm going to do that close start. This is going to start it. Now at the same time I'm going to press the sensor here. So stop, because it reached to the 2 Newton. So now I leave my hand, stop, and here also stop automatically. Okay, so I think it should be fine. I mean, I hope that I give you the idea. Okay, once we set the required force here by 1 Newton until 10 or whatever, so which has a name or value, known value for the programmer, an ADC value. So once the user actually press the sensor, or actually it's supposed the sensor be here, once it's reached to grip to that certain value, then it will be stopped automatically. Okay, the other function, and also this one will even show in the graph here. Okay, and yeah, there's more function I have done here. I'm even working on it right now. You can save the graph and so on. Okay, well, and another thing also to set how many steps that you want, which is I'll be explaining it in other video maybe. I hope that I update. I hope that you guys understand what I'm trying to say, because I haven't prepared for it. Well, tomorrow or for the next 2 days, I am going to finalize the hardware design here with the circuits, and then I will be building it in the pace of the hardware. Okay, once everything will be ready, I will update you again. And I'm really sorry for taking a long time from your time, and I hope I have delivered something to you. Yeah, and wish you have a very good day.